welcome in on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, as we get set to watch the West Prairie-Southeastern Cyclones versus the Ridgewood Spartans. Been a few years, still tripping up on West Prairie-Southeastern here at Cambridge. We've got about, I'd say 30 seconds before kickoff here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. This game brought to you by Hometown Bar and Grill in Cambridge. We'd like to thank them for helping us out here on TSSR Game Time Live, alongside McDonough District Hospital. Set to kick, and here we go. As that's a booming kick down to the far side. Picked up at the 15-yard line. He's going to run it up the middle. Looking for a few defenders, and they'll tackle him down past the 30 to the 34-yard line. That was Staley on the return, as they'll get set up for the first drive offensively. First drive for the Spartans, as we'll see what offense they come out of this week. The past 3 weeks I've been doing 11-man football, so nice to get back into the 8-man rotation. Good to see some more movement. As they'll go double tight, 1-man power to the right. We'll see what offense they decide to run with. Probably opens up some left lanes, and they will go middle. And they'll get across the line, maybe a gain of 2.
Tackles made by number 10, Matt Whitman.
He'll get 3, so it'll be 2nd and 7 here at Cambridge High School. Up on the hill into the bowl. It's always a nice, cool look here when you get to see all the cars out on alongside. Offense taking their time to get the play in. As they get set up, still with the double tie, however, offset to left this time. And he'll just run it up the middle, rolls over his own player as he stiff arms 1 man into the dirt and goes for a first down. That was a great run there by Gavin Franks to get the first down, and Ridgewood will keep moving. As that'll roll clock. Really taking their time here to decide. Had past few weeks, we've mostly doing no huddle, hurry up offenses. As West Prairie will switch defense sides. This time, once again, back to that right. Power right, they'll hand it off once again. Up through the middle, gets passed to the second level. And down around the 49-yard line as they'll get into Cyclone territory. Second and 7 once again. Offense working so far for them. And looking at West Prairie, really starting to crowd the box. They'll switch back to the left, keeping this team guessing. As the safety's only about 7 yards off. As he'll turn towards the left side. He's got men. He's got 1 blocker down the safety, the only man to really beat him. He comes inside and tackled down at the 10-yard line. And Ridgewood on the huge run all the way down to the 10-yard line. That's a 39-yard rush as Ridgewood gets another first down to start it off.
First and goal on the Cyclone 9-yard line.
9:48 to go here after the long run. It is first and goal from the 9. Ridgewood back into the right balance. They've got Franks out there on the offset man. Probably will see him with a motion. And they'll run it right up the middle. And he just keeps trucking all the way down and in for the touchdown as Ridgewood runs all the way down and scores quite easily on some runs. And that'll make it 6-0 for the Spartans. 6-0, they set to go for 2, I do believe. After the run, they'll bring in the play there. QB Owen Anderson with it. So they'll set up offset man towards the right here for the 2-point conversion. And they'll hand it off. He tries to sneak through, and he will get in for the 2-point conversion. 8-0 early here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, as the Ridgewood Spartans lead. We'll be right back.
Home is more than a place. It's full of the people and moments that matter most. Providing for loved ones, expanding your horizons, or simply living the life you love. With all you have to protect, choose insurance you can count on, so you can experience more of what you live for. Country Financial. Experience more.
And welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. 8-0 quick as the Spartans rolled all the way down to score. Set to kick, that's Byron Couture. And back deep to receive. Can't quite tell from this angle, but they'll drop it at the 30. He'll look to pick it up. That is Raiden Copeland on the run. He'll go left with it, trying to get past the defenders, just tripped up. Pass to the 35-yard line. We'll see exactly where he came out of bounds, and that's set up for the Cyclones, their first offensive drive.
On their own 35-yard line.
Here at Cambridge High School, once again presented by Hometown Bar and Grill in Cambridge. Kitchen open till midnight, I do believe, as the text here says nice. So go watch replay after of this game, as they do have food as well. And kitchen open till midnight, yes. 9:16 left to go. As they'll switch out the balls. Referees will have to do it. Looks like they forgot to send some people out. So first set for the West Prairie-Southeastern offense will be in the shotgun. They'll hand it off towards the right side. And we'll see exactly where he gets pushed back at. It looks like at the 39-yard line. And a nice run of about 4. It makes it 2nd and 6.
Tyler Bethel along with number 2, Wes Sandberg. Gain of 4 on the play brings up 2nd and
So West Prairie set up in the shotgun. 2 men tight next to him. We'll see with that shotgun whether they try to do some jet motions later, look to air it out. Hands it off this time towards the left. And he'll get a nice push through almost to the first down. We'll see exactly where he stood out at. And they do. So that'll move the chains. First down for the West Prairie-Southeastern Cyclones. 8:35 left to go. This game's brought to you by McDonough District Hospital. McDonough District Hospital athletic trainers in the MDH Rehabilitation Center. Locations in Bushnell and Macomb. Provide expert help to Cyclone student athletes in the prevention, care, and rehabilitation of all athletic injuries. Learn more at mdh.org. McDonough District Hospital, more than hospital care, a hospital caring. Once again, go back to the wells. They'll run it and, cleaned up. We'll see on the rush. It looks like he got stuck right back at the line of scrimmage.
brings up 2nd down for the Cyclones.
Yep. They'll stay right there. So 2nd and 10 on the rush from Cam Kramer. Second down, they will send a man out right. Looking to pass, has a slant. He doesn't want to go for that one. He'll go out for the wheel route all the way up and out of bounds. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 10.
It'll bring up
8-0 here as the Spartans lead. It'll be 3rd and 10 for the Cyclones. Cyclones out there in the white and black accent. Ridgewood looking like a mix of the Akron Zips and the Denver Broncos with those nice undercovers. And they'll look to option. They'll pitch it out towards the right. He'll bowl over one and stop down at the 47-yard line. So it'll be 4th and about 4. Nelson on the run. And we'll see what Coach McCormick decides to do here. 7:27. Down 8, 4th and about 5. Might see a hard count to try and get him to jump. Few players switching out for him as Tristan Hester comes in alongside Matt Whitman and Eli DeCounter. So they've got some bigger players out there. Sends one man in motion, and they will go right back to the right. Pitch up, and he gets the first. On the 4th down run, they'll move the chains, I do believe. No. They're going to say he was down. Okay, we do have an injured player down, so we'll take a quick timeout on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
I like to make time for my patients. I don't ever want anyone to feel rushed. I'm happy to sit and talk for as long as they need. And sometimes that puts me behind in my schedule, but I think it's worth it. People know if they need me that I'll be there.
And after the injury timeout, there will be 1st and 10 for the Spartans. 6:45 left to go here in the first. First and 10, they'll run the power from the left. Looks like they're going to only rush 3 and have more linebackers wide open down the sideline and just incomplete. Snuck out on the post, had them wide open, just overthrown just a bit. It'll be 2nd and 10 now for the Spartans. 2nd and 10, Carter Hayes into the game. So it looked like the Cyclones were moving more into rushing 3 down linemen and then pulling their linebackers back a little bit. They were just getting beat past the line of scrimmage anyway. Probably drag those back and stop them a little bit later. And they'll look to run towards the right again. Has one man down, and I believe he lost some yards.
On the carry, tackle made by number 54, Mikey Kitch.
Mikey on the tackle. Excuse me, Mikey Kitch on the tackle. And it'll be 3rd and 11 on the stop. This game brought to you by Ron Ilby Auto Sales with locations in Macomb and Augusta, and with 80 years of car sales experience. Ron Ilby Auto Sales is your hometown go-to for your next car. In Macomb on East Jackson Street, stop in and talk to Justin, Jared, or Chris. Or visit www.ilbysalescars.com to check out their inventory. And a flag will go as they'll go back 5 on the false start.
False start against the Spartans. It'll be
and they'll try it again.
And remain 3rd down.
6 minutes to go. 6 minutes to go here in this first quarter. Third and 16 for the Spartans. Second back towards the left, and another false start. So they'll move him back another 5.
Against the Spartans, it'll be a 5-yard penalty and remain 3rd down.
Looks like they're just trying to lean, get a nice push in to start out a little bit before when they need to go. So after another 5, 5:30 to go. Spartans come out with the play. Still making the Cyclones switch sides pretty much every play, as they'll look to hand it off, and they do. He cuts up front. He's got 1 blocker. He's got 2 blockers. Cuts into the far side. He gets the first down. We'll see. where they mark him down, and they do get him. They do give him the first down, so he'll be down at the 45, and a long rush for the Spartans.
First down.
And after two, just boneheaded penalties in a row, able to come back in one play on the nice blocks up front. So 1st and 10 for Ridgewood. 4:50 to go here in this first quarter. This game brought to you by Mudd Insurance Group. Thank you for tuning into TSSR Game Time Live, brought to you by MDH. This coverage of West Prairie Southeastern Cyclones football brought to you by Mudd Insurance Group and Grinnell Mutual. Contact Mudd Insurance today for all of your home, auto, farm, commercial, life, health, and Medicare insurance needs. Looking upside, he's got one, and he's going the distance. One man to beat on the far side, and that'll be in for the touchdown. Spartans on another quick touchdown. Makes it a 14-0 game. And they'll look to score two. 4:16 left here in this first quarter on the long run. As they get set for two. One man behind, hands it off. They'll look towards the left side roll, and he'll be in. So 16-0 here at Ridgewood. We'll take a break and be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Over the years, we've told you about the benefits of choosing Spoon River College.
Affordable.
Transferable credit.
Career ready.
A culture where students feel like they belong.
Wow, that brings a tear to my eye. And while all these are true, there seems to be one thing that, well, sticks. So let's give the people what they want to see.
Enrollment is now open.
At Western Illinois University, Leatherneck.
And welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. 4:16 left as they get set to kick off once again. And set, rolls all the way. Nice roll down to the almost 10-yard line, say 15. Roll past one, gets past two defenders. They just stand it around, has one, and he's finally tackled down at the 36, 37-yard line. And man, it just looked like he had three defenders right next to him, and two just decided, oh, the next guy can get him. And he just burst right through. So 37-yard line. Cyclones trying to get a better opportunity than last time. Looks like no ball boys for the teams. The side referees will do it. 4:07 left. Shotgun formation, hands it off towards the right side, has blockers. He keeps on pushing all the way down. Say a gain of 9. Austin Nelson on the rush.
Nelson on the carry, tackled by number 73, Mason Blackledge. It'll bring up second.
As it'll be second and, we'll go 2nd and 2. You got about 8 on it. 3:48 to go here on TSSR Game Time Live. As they rush up to the line. Secondary playing way back. And there'll be a QB run as he gets past one defender, but he's tackled down. Maybe a gain of a few inches, if any. He's a little bit slow to come up.
Carry by number 10, Matt Whitman.
Whitman just going to help. Looks like he might have just been tackled a little bit wrong.
It'll be 3rd and short for the Cyclones.
But still has a little bit of a hitch on the run. 3:14 left. As it'll be 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1 for the Cyclones. They'll run I formation. Hands it off to the fullback, and he gets it, and a little bit more as he'll stood up just about 3 yards on the game. So once again, Austin Nelson on the rush, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the West Prairie Southeastern Cyclones. They'll roll clock. Cyclones trying to get on the board here, 16-0. 2 long Ridgewood Spartan rushes set up there, 16 points. Back to the I, this time handed off towards the right, and he'll get a nice gain of about 5. That is 11, Cam Kramer on the rush.
Tackled by number 25, Roy Sandberg.
And it'll make it 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5 on the play brings up 2nd and 5 for West Prairie.
So a little bit of momentum for West Prairie. I still think that I formation working better for him. Those linebackers and secondary working their way back. So it sets up lines of blocking that they can use, but they'll go back towards the shotgun formation. This time handed off this to the left, and he's just trying to get anything going, but he'll get about 3. That's Nelson once again. It'll be 3rd and 2. We'll say 3rd and 3. 1:35 left to go here in 1. Gets the snap, hands it. Oh, fakes it, but man, nobody fooled on that one. 73 on the rush up. Mason Blackledge on the tackle. And that pretty much eliminates all the gain that they've made, as it'll be 4th and 12 from the 47-yard line. They're dropping back to look to punt. And the ball is loose. Couldn't get a hold of it. He's still fumbling it down, and he still can't get it. They'll pick it up down at the 15-yard line, and Ridgewood have a great setup for another score here. 41 seconds left to go.
Spartans take over 1st and 10 on the Cyclone.
As he couldn't get the snap, and then he couldn't pick it back up, and then the personal protector couldn't help him out, as they'll get it down at the 15. And Ridgewood will get set up once again. This game brought to you by Adams Experts. Looking for top-notch local computer sales and repair services? Call Adams Experts in Quincy at 217-214-3423 for a fast, friendly, and affordable assistance. 1st and 10 under the center. Looking for the handoff, and he does get a nice gain. Down at about a gain of 5. We'll see exactly where they mark him. That's Adams Experts, your go-to when your computer goes down. Gets a gain of about 4, and it'll be 16-0, and 2nd and 6 for the Spartans. 15 seconds on the clock. They'll probably make one more play here before the end of 1. And hands it off to the right, and he's got a wide open lane as he jukes past one and in for the touchdown. As another score on the board will lead to the end of the quarter. 22-0 here at the end of 1, as they'll look to score 2. Spartans just completely dominating today, offensively and defensively. Two-point conversion attempt. They'll run power towards the left. And they hand it off right through. Don't even know if 34 saw a defenseman, as that'll be in for 2, 24-0, as we'll take a break here for the end of the first quarter.
It was the community that really drew me back to Macomb. I'm from a small community, and I'm from a farm family, and ultimately I always wanted to practice in a place like that, and I felt that I had the ability to connect to people who with a similar background from me, and the fact that the staff members at the hospital and the support, all the support staff at the hospital was also focused with the goal of patient care. It felt like it just all came hammered at home for me.
At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there is limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
And welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. 24-0 here at the start of the second quarter. Looking to kick off for the third offensive drive for the Cyclones. This time will be a drop kick down at the 30. It'll go out of bounds as everybody throws their flags out. Each referee wanting to get a little laundry on the field.
Ridgewood kick goes out of bounds.
And they'll get set up on the 40.
Cyclones will take over 1st and 10 on their own 35-yard line.
Oh, 35. So 1st and 10. Start of the second quarter for the Cyclones. Now, they ran a few plays out of the I formation. I'm still saying go back to that I formation. It was working. No, I've already had a few snap problems, mostly from that punt, but shotgun formation, trying to hand off. You're already a few yards back before you get anything going. And what are we waiting for? Where is the ball? And we got two balls on the sideline. Nobody's using them. There we go. I mean, just 1st and 10 here. Back to the shotgun formation. Cyclones. As they'll hand it off to Nelson. Nelson gets a good push, and he'll run all the way past the 40 to the 42-yard line. That's a nice gain, and it'll be 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd down for the Cyclones.
Let's go 2nd and 4, something like that. I can't do math. 11:39 left. My cameraman making fun of me, like normal. There we go, back to the I formation. This time a handoff to the right as he goes left and completely swallowed up. Cam couldn't find anything going that one. I mean, you know, running I formation, you got a defender right there. Probably thought you'd have a cutback lane, and it just completely swallowed him up. 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4, yeah. Let's say he got back to the line of scrimmage. Back to shotgun. Nelson and Cam are the run backs. They're going to look to pass, and he's got defenders all over him. Way overhead, as he had to let that one go with pressure. And it'll be 4th and 4. 4th and 4 for the Cyclones. Once again, another 4th down opportunity for him. Just trying to get anything going offensively. Down 24 here with 10:42 left in the second quarter. As they'll switch out some players, looks like they will go back to the punt formation. Fourth down, looking to punt. They'll get this one off. And a nice spiral as it's down at the 30, and they ran into the kicker. So that'll be a 1st down for the Cyclones. And we'll see where they mark it, but just got close enough to block, but just couldn't get anything rolling. So they'll switch the balls back. As they're trying to figure out which ball is which. There we go. Mark one with an R and mark one with a W.
It will result in a West Prairie 1st down.
So it'll be a 1st down, and they'll mark it off.
And again, a reminder, please make sure your headlights
10:33 left in this first half. This game brought to you by Western Illinois University. I'm so used to saying WIU at this point. At Western Illinois University, 11X don't just blend in because purple stands out. At WIU, there's limitless potential with campuses in Macomb, Quad Cities, and online. Visit www.wiu.edu/potential. Become a 11X and get an education that stands out. So, 1st and 10 this time from the 45, and he's trying to get something going. Gets out towards the left side, and he's going to keep running. That's Cam Kramer down to the 35-yard line. Steps out just close to the first down. They won't give it to him. They'll say it's a 9-yard rush, and it'll be 2nd and 1. Second down rush. It's going to be close. We'll see if they mark him.
Number 34, Austin Nelson on the carry. Tackle.
They will move the chain, so that'll be a first down for the Cyclones. 10:21 left to go in the second. First and 10 for the Cyclones. Whitman coming out with the play. Whitman, the sophomore quarterback. Frees up Cam Kramer on the far side to rush. They will hand it off to Kramer. Kramer gets through the first lane. He's stopped just about at the 30-yard line, a gain of about 3. They'll give him 4, a little bit past the 30. And it'll be 2nd and 8. 2nd and 7. Boy, I should have taken a nap before I came here. I don't know how I keep on screwing up my words 24/7. $9:30 left to go here in the second quarter. Shotgun formation, 2 men right. They'll hand it off to Nelson. Nelson gets the stop. We'll get a gain of about 3. It'll be 3rd down.
It'll bring up 3rd down for the Cyclones.
Sun has gone down. The wind is starting to pick up a little bit here. Of course, that's nothing compared to the wind that we had this morning with that storm rolling through. 3rd and 4 to go with 8:50 left on the scoreboard. Looking, he'll hand it off towards Kramer. Kramer gets past 1, but not much. Sees right back to the line of scrimmage. Might have even lost a yard. And it'll be 4th down again for the Cyclones.
Tackled by number 73, Mason Blackledge. Number 1, Connor McKegg. Number 2, Wes Sandberg. It'll bring up 4th down for West Prairie.
I'm still just having a little bit of trouble trying to figure out the offensive philosophy behind this Cyclones team. It's either they run left with one player, or they run right with one player. That crossbuck look, as now they start to mix it up here. They'll spread out, spend 4 men wide, looking to pass. They got 2 top hitches, and it's over the hands, and it'll be turnover on downs. So Ridgewood gets the ball once again, 24-0 here with 8 minutes on the clock. I'd like to thank Alex Watt watching from England as he's cheering on. That's number 42, Sean Watt for Ridgewood. Good Lord, man. How is your sleep schedule as you're watching this from England? 1st and 10 for Ridgewood. As they'll keep it real tight up. Have 1 man on the right. As a running back, they'll roll him up. Gets through 1. Stopped by Kramer. Past the 30 to the 32. That's Gavin Franks on the rush.
It'll bring up 2nd down for the Spartans.
This game brought to you by Pawn Plus. Pawn Plus is proud to have served Macomb and the surrounding area for over 20 years, providing cash for most items of value. Pawn Plus is the largest seller of used items, including firearms. They also provide on-site jewelry repairs and are open 9 to 5 Monday through Saturday. They have a great selection of jewelry, electronics, tools, and video games. Located at 324 West Jackson Street in Macomb between I8FA and Taco Bell. 2nd and 6 to go. Ridgewood looking. They'll hand this one up the middle as he is stopped right on, man, tackled straight on his head there. He ran straight through the defender, and that is number 45, Aiden Akers. Akers able to slide down and tackle him. Stops him there with 3 to go. 3rd and 3 here, 7 minutes left in the first half. Here at the half, we will show, I do believe the band will be playing, so we will show the band here for y'all. And we'll kind of take a look at the upcoming games tomorrow and Sunday. As, boy, it just feels like yesterday we were watching college football, and now it's another week. This summer gone, this fall going real quick as they are tackled behind the line, and they're going to be down a loss of about 5. It'll be 4th and decently long for the Ridgewood Spartans. We'll see here, you know, up 24, you'll probably see the punt team come out. Just keep things rolling. About 4 players sub, so I'll assume that is the punt. Back deep for it is Connor McKeag. To receive is Braden Copeland. Snap is up, and he's got a nice hold and a big kick down to the 35-yard line as Copeland will take the fair catch, and that's where Cyclones will get set up here for their next offensive drive. Got some more momentum, got some first downs last time, but once again fell to a turnover on downs on a pass play, their second pass play of the game. This game brought to you by McDonough District Hospital. Thank you for voting McDonough District Hospital Rehabilitation Center as best of the best in McDonough County. Let their experienced and dedicated sports medicine and rehabilitation staff show you why MDH has been voted best of the best in 2017, 2018, 2019, again in 2020. 3 convenient locations serve you, 2 in Macomb and 1 in Bushnell. And I do believe they've been voted best of the best much later as well. Just realized I've been looking at old ad reads. No, Matt, they're all the same. It just dates are wrong. Hands it off 1st and 10. Austin on the big run. Excuse me, no, that's 45. That's Aiden Akers on the rush. Akers been moving more towards a tight end more look, as he was used to being more fullback, especially 2 years ago when I was covering more West Prairie before life got in the way and I was picking up whatever I can to help. Hands it off this time, right back to Akers. He gets past 1, but the rest of the team able to clean him up behind the line of scrimmage. About a loss of 1. It'll be 3rd and 5. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes ago here in the first half. West Prairie been taking up a decent amount of clock here in their 2 drives. Was able to stop Ridgewood here. It'll be 3rd and 5. Hands it off, gets a nice push, but they'll say forward momentum, got him the first, and they'll move the chains. So 1st and 10 for West Prairie as they're up to the 46-yard line. And here come the Cyclones. This time handed off to Nelson. Nelson looking right side. He's going to pump it outside but go down before he's able to get tackled. No gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 10. It looks like Aiden Akers has taken the place of Cam Kramer, as Cam does have his helmet off on the far side. Got tripped up earlier in the game, was kind of hobbled a little bit. So we'll keep track on whether he comes back or not in this one. They'll hand it off to Akers. Akers bowls through. And he's down at the 49-yard line. Now, especially if you got Cam Kramer out and you're rolling with Austin Nelson and Aiden Akers, I don't understand why they're still staying in that shotgun formation. I mean, I know Coach McCormick liked to run the shotgun, likes to have a little bit more options to see the play while it's getting set up instead of just barreling straight through. Heck, when he took over offensive coordinator when I was still playing, we moved into a shotgun formation. He's going to roll out, look to pass, right side, has it up, and caught by Akers. We'll see where he stood out of bounds, and he'll say he's a yard short. So 4th and 1, probably back to the I formation, and run it up with Nelson or Akers.
It'll be 4th and inches for West Prairie.
Yeah, but keep that I formation until they can prove that they've stopped it. And then you can have, one man pop out to a motion man out towards the right, get him on the swing. And West Prairie will take a timeout. 3 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll take a break and be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
My experience with McDonough District Hospital was amazing. I have a lot of allergies, complicated by nasal problems. And the procedure I had is Vive Air. Dr. Sparks was incredible.
The Vive Air procedure is a radiofrequency ablation procedure. She no longer has to do any medications to breathe, so she gets much more restful night's sleep. And a short little office procedure, and have somebody that feels like it's totally changed their life means the world.
It's a permanent improvement on the quality of your life.
Over the years, we've told you about the benefits of choosing Spoon River College.
Affordable.
Transferable credit.
Career ready.
A culture where students feel like they belong.
Wow, that brings a tear to my eye. And while all these are true, there seems to be one thing that, well, sticks. So let's give the people what they want to see.
Enrollment is now open.
And welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. 4th down, and they're back in the shotgun formation. They'll roll out towards the right and tackle behind the line, a loss of 5. It'll be another turnover on downs for the Ridgewood Spartans. 4th and inches. 4th and inches, and they run a sweep to the right. First down, Ridgewood. 3 minutes ago here in the half, 24-0.
They are on the trainer table. So if you've lost a pair of glasses, they are on the training table.
Well, I haven't lost my glasses. Maddie hasn't lost hers. My camera woman tonight, Maddie Dorn. 1st and 10 for the Spartans. Offset to the left. One man back. They'll hand it off up the middle. He gets all the way past the lineman. One man to beat, and he stiff arms. He's still holding on, chugging down to the 36-yard line, and a first down for the Spartans.
Ridgewood Spartan, first down.
Another great run by this team. They're going to go with the hurry up. They got to wait till the chains get set. And this time it will be a counter towards the right. Has one man, and he's going to be able to keep rolling. Believe they got back to the line of scrimmage. If not, barely a gain. Oh, they'll give him a couple.
It'll be 2nd down for the Spartans.
So 2nd and 8. Once again in the hurry up. Looking to pass, has him on the far side. Got it as they are one man to beat down the sideline and in for the touchdown. That was a great play call. Had the 2 men out, a small slant and a post. Got him on the post. And in for 6, and they'll set up for a 2-point conversion, 30-0 here for the Ridgewood Spartans. Our scoreboard once again being a bit slow. We do apologize. as I'm trying to get it back to 30. It's 30 right now, not 36. There we go. As they'll hand the ball up, and he's spun around, but he doesn't go down yet. They got the rest of the team to swallow him up, and it'll be no good. 2:03 left here in the first half, 30-0. We'll take a break and be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
I like to make time for my patients. I don't ever want anyone to feel rushed. I'm happy to sit and talk for as long as they need. And sometimes that puts me behind in my schedule, but I think it's worth it. People know if they need me that I'll be there.
30-0 here as Ridgewood leads. 2:03 remaining in the first half. This game brought to you by MTC Communications. Having slow, unreliable internet just doesn't cut it in 2024. MTC Communications offers lightning-fast, reliable fiber internet, video, phone service, and camera systems to the McDonough, Henderson, and Hancock Cary areas. Visit mtc.crowdfiber.com to check your availability. That kick will roll out of bounds, and they'll set up on the 35-yard line. So once again, another 4 and out. Well, 3 and out, 4 and out. Turnover on downs, one of those. And they'll go for the re-kick. Well, they go for the re-kick, and it doesn't look like they've told the rest of the Spartans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They got 4 more to get back out there.
Number 1, Connor McKegg will kick off for the Spartans.
It's 8 men, not 9 men, excuse me. Once again, math, not my strong suit. That's why I went to college for talking. 2:03 as they get set for a re-kick. Here as Ridgewood just rolling here at home. That's a big boom all the way down past the 10. They'll roll all the way down to the end zone. He'll pick it up, and it'll be a touchback. So, West Prairie-Southeastern gets set up on the 20. First and 10 for him. As this wind sure is starting to kick up. Band lining up down there on the far right in the maroon and black with a little bit of yellow tint. Hey, don't make... You're the one dating me. You can't make fun of how I say words. First and 10, Cyclones. Get set up, shotgun formation. Hand it off to Nelson. Nelson looking inside. He just keeps on chugging. He'll get the first, I do believe. Can't quite see from this angle.
Austin Nelson on the carry.
They will, so they'll move the chains with 1:54 left to go here in the second quarter.
Connor McKegg, it is good for a Cyclone first down.
First and 10, handoff to Akers. Akers gets past one, but can't get back behind.
Akers on the carry, tackled by number 34, Gavin Franks, along with number 96, Tyler.
Franks on the tackle, about a loss of 1, so it'll be 2nd and 11. We'd like to thank you here for watching on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Second and long. Whitmore is going to keep it towards the right. Got one blocker as he's going to get past one. All the way up. A nice gain of about 6. 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go.
Cam Kramer on the
I mean, you got...
by number 2, Wes Sandberg.
That is Whitman on the carry, not Kramer.
For the Cyclones.
It's 3rd down. You got 1 minute to go, and there's just... You got 1 minute to score. You want to get some points on the board before the end of the half, and we're taking our time Down to 35 seconds left. As West Prairie will take a timeout, so will we on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Home is more than a place. It's full of the people and moments that matter most. Providing for loved ones, expanding your horizons, or simply living the life you love. With all you have to protect, choose insurance you can count on, so you can experience more of what you live for. Country Financial. Experience more.
It was the community that really drew me back to Macomb. I'm from a small community, and I'm from a farm family, and ultimately I always wanted to practice in a place like that, and I felt that I had the ability to connect to people who with a similar background from me, and the fact that the staff members at the hospital and the support, all the support staff at the hospital was also focused with the goal of patient care. It felt like it just all came hammered at home for me.
And out of the timeout here, 27 seconds to go. They'll hand the ball off, trying to get outside. That's Nelson. Nelson trying to cut back, and there's nowhere for him to go. A loss of about 1 or 2, and it'll be another 4th down. 15 seconds left to go. And we'll see if they even get a play in. Down to 8, I don't believe. They think they'll just roll it out towards halftime. So that'll be the half here, 30-0 your score, as the Spartans lead here at home. We'll be back here after our halftime interview.
All right, welcome to halftime here. Patrick Osterman with us, and we talk about behind the scenes.
We won't roll the interview. I forgot the band was here, and I want to make sure that the band gets on YouTube. So, Maddie, if you'd want to show the band coming out. I'll turn up the headphones so everybody can hear.
Ridgewood Spartan boys and girls golf teams. This season, the Spartan boys golf team finished top 5 in all 7 of their 18-hole tournaments. They finished 3rd in the Monmouth-Roseville Invitational, 2nd in the Stark County Invitational, and capped off the regular season with an LTC Rail Splitter title. The team was led by Brandon Boldock, who took 1st place individually in the LTC tournament and won the Mercer County Regional at Valley View. Brendan will be joined by Jack Gibson at the sectional tournament after his finish. He finished 8th at this season's regional. Congratulations, Brendan Boldock and Dylan and Nimrick, Drake Nimrick, Matt Maher, Zach Arredondo, and Jack Gibson. This season's Spartan girls golf team finished top 5 in all 6 of their 18-hole tournaments. They finished 3rd at the Spring Creek Invitational and ended the regular season with 3 straight second-place finishes, with the last being at the girls' LTC Rail Splitter. Their season was highlighted by a second-place team finish at the Cambridge Regional at Valley View, earning them a team spot in the upcoming sectional tournament. The team was led by Gracie Russell, who individually won all 6 tournaments, including her 2nd regional title and 3rd consecutive LTC title. Congratulations, Gracie Russell, Anna Bross, Kimbria Harold, Riley Swanson, and Libby Edmond. And good luck to both or all golfers this weekend or this Monday at the sectional tournament. Good luck, everybody. Now entering the field is the Cambridge Junior Senior High School Marching Band. The Marching Vikings are under the direction of Mrs. Chris Allen. Color Guard under the direction of Renee Fortino. Darth Vader is trying to get the Cambridge band members to join the dark side, but despite his best efforts, they have decided to join Princess Leia, Luke, and the others to fight for the Resistance. The Cambridge Marching Band presents music from the Star Wars movie saga. Tonight's performance includes the Star Wars title theme, the Imperial March, featuring the Color Guard, March of the Resistance, and Jedi Steps. Drum Major Nicole Legate and Addie Stone, is your band ready? You may take the field for performance.
It's
have it. You can have it. I'll buy it for you. It's not my money. Okay. I know you What? Haley, go that way.
The Cambridge Junior Senior High School Marching Vikings.
As we get back here for halftime of the Ridgewood West Prairie Southeastern game, as I get my audio back to normal levels. Really fun band performance. Oh, wonder why the drum majors were dressed up a little bit different. Star Wars, that's what makes sense. Alrighty, well, looking forward to the next few days, as we got some nice football coming up, down to, let's see, week 5, week 6 of college football, and then week 4, week 5 for NFL. I could just, look that up real quick as we get set for week 6 of college football. So tonight, starting at, well, it should have started already. Google, you're a little bit slow. Starting about right now, number 25, UNLV taking on Syracuse. UNLV had a little bit of a name, image, and likeness deal fall through as their QB goes for red shirt, and they had their best game right after. So they might have found their QB. Syracuse with Kyle McCord rolling this year as well. Oregon taking on taking on Michigan State. The Big Ten matchup tonight. That's weird. Still weird. It's going to always be weird. Missouri taking on Texas A&M. That's a battle of number 9 Missouri and number 25 Texas A&M. UCLA taking on number 7 Penn State. SMU taking on 22 Louisville. Battle of Indiana, 23 Indiana, ranked Indiana Hoosiers in football, taking on Northwestern. Auburn, Georgia in the battle of SEC. Auburn, we'll see. Been a little iffy this year so far. South Carolina taking on Ole Miss, number 12 Ole Miss. Big drop-off after the loss last week. Iowa, Ohio State. We'll see if Iowa can take on number 3 Ohio State. Number 1 Alabama taking on Vanderbilt. That's basically a cupcake win for them. Clemson, Florida State. Florida State just, undefeated last year. And, man, what a drop-off. Battle of the Mountain West as number 21 Boise State takes on former home of Jordan Love, Utah State. Big 12 matchup. Baylor taking on number 16 Iowa State. Number 11 USC takes on Minnesota. Another weird Big 10 matchup. Number 4 Tennessee taking on Arkansas. Washington, number 10 Michigan. That's Miami of Florida taking on California in an ACC home matchup. As I do believe the Miami Hurricanes semi-trucks with all their equipment, I believe left about 4 days ago to get all the way from Miami to Berkeley. That will be the home of College Game Day tomorrow morning with guest picker Marshawn Lynch back in the old stomping grounds. For the Leathernecks, taking on Charleston Southern, I believe the Buccaneers. 2 1-3 teams trying to get anything going this year. And then for the NFL, Falcons beat Buccaneers last night in an overtime thriller. And not just for the people playing, not just people watching, but especially my friend and roommate Tanner winning $430 in bets alone from that game, as he sweated all the way through till the very end. Tomorrow, as we get one of the first early 8:30 games on Sunday, make sure you have your fantasy football team set up Saturday night before you go to bed. It's the Jets versus the Vikings, as Aaron Rodgers takes on the MVP candidate Sam Darnold and the Vikings, who are just having a great year. The Bears versus the Panthers here at noon. Just two teams that have been matched up in the past couple of years after one trade, and boy, it just looks like everything going wrong for Carolina. Browns versus Commanders. Commanders, Jaden Daniels having a great year. Rookie winning the Heisman. Everybody thinks you're going to be great. Except for everybody just kind of thought that he was just dogging him, thinking that he just won't work in the NFL. It won't go well, especially when Washington picks him up. Everything happening in Washington and the whole hubbub of the ownership changes and the bad field, and just everything looked bad until they came out this year and he's going a great season, probably Rookie of the Year if the year ended today. Taking on the Browns, the factory of sadness that are the Cleveland Browns. Trying to find something. Dolphins, Patriots. And what was expected to be kind of a high-scoring, fun matchup this year, not looking good. Colts, Jaguars, as maybe Joe Flacco continues the, veteran revival, but might be Big Tony's time to come back, Anthony Richardson. Bills versus Texans. Texans, revenge game for wide receiver Stephon Diggs. Ravens, Bengals in the matchup of the AFC. There's Raiders, Broncos. Cardinals, 49ers. Giants, Seahawks. Packers, Rams. Cowboys versus the Steelers. And we finish off with Saints versus Chiefs. As we get set to kick off here in the third quarter, we thank you for watching throughout the halftime show and halftime me rambling about football. As we get set for the third quarter, offensively, Ridgewood's just got to keep on trucking. Those pass plays are opening up. Coverage hasn't been very good. Probably want to continue get a few of those. As keep on rolling as it'll roll out, and they'll start out at the 35. But for the Cyclones, I'm praying. Go back to the I formation. Go back to the eye and run. Just run. The shotgun's not working. You haven't been able to mix anything up. It's basically, are you running right or you're running left? There's no innovation in this offense so far at all. The kids are doing their best. Just change something up. 1st and 10 for the Cyclones. We'll see what they do as Matt Whitman comes back out. QB to check things. 12 minutes on the clock. Once again, shotgun formation. 2 men wide. And they'll hand the ball off. He's going to cut back on the right side and just get swallowed up. Gain of a few.
Tackled by number 25, Roy.
Second and 7. They hand the ball off. This time swallowed up. About a gain of 1. It'll be 3rd and 6, we'll say. Cyclones trying to get the offense rolling here at the start of the second half. Trying to get some points on the board for this one. Gets 2 out of hand. This game brought to you by the Sports Corner 124. Macomb's original local sports bar is the Sports Corner 124 with a focus on local sports. Catch WIU games and all the area TSSR Game Time live broadcasts at Sports Corner 124, all while enjoying your favorite cold drink and some of the best food in West Central Illinois. Stop in and say hi at 124 North Randolph Street in Macomb. Wednesday, it's Dollar Wing Day at Sports Corner as they'll look to hand it off and just completely swallowed up. Just had nowhere to go. And it'll be 4th and long. Also at Sports Corner, the chicken wraps have the the signal of approval from Maddie. I said the word wrap and she turned right around like she heard, I don't know, her own name being shouted by her parents. So focused on the chicken, she hasn't seen the punter out on the right as they get set to punt. It's a high snap over the head. Nelson's trying to pick it up, just fall on it. So he's going to turn around and get tackled down. They keep on pushing, and they are right there next to the goal line.
Austin Nelson, the punt goes over his head, and he's tackled. Spartans will take over 1st and goal on the West Prairie 3-yard line.
You know, I have my second headset. You can set up your headset and you can talk bad about me on air instead of just in my head. All right. Just going to let all 40-plus people listening guess about what you're saying to me. All right. 9:45 left to go on the big pickup. And Ridgewood gets started out basically on the goal line. About 3 to go. Spartans looking to get on the board quick. All right, under center. 1 man, that is Frank towards the right. And they look to hand it off on the sweep all the way around, and he is in for the 6. Another Ridgewood Spartan touchdown. And there's some honks going on. 9:36 left here in the 3rd quarter. 36-0. So we'll see what the Ridgewood Spartans decide to set up here for the 2-point conversion. And it looks like they're going to go with the offset left. And they'll roll it out towards the left, and it's close. He is in for 2. 38-0 your score as Ridgewood leads. We'll take a break and be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there is limitless potential. with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
And welcome back to TSSR Game Time, live presented by MDH. 9:36 set to kick. That is number 5. That's Brian Couture. And he'll roll up, and that'll drop at the 30-yard line. Picked up, they'll fake the pitch and keep on rolling right. He gets past 1, he gets past 2, and it's down to the 44-yard line. And Austin Nelson gets him set up at decent field position for the Cyclones. On the run, a gain of about 4 for the Cyclones. West Prairie Southeastern, they'll only give him 3. Back to the I formation, hands it off. Nelson on the rush, gets a gain of about 3. It'll be 3rd and about 4.
Austin Nelson on the carry,
back to the I formation, and they got yards.
Number 88, Lucas Harrell.
We'll see if Coach noticed.
It'll bring up.
It'll be 3rd and 3. It'll stick back in the I. Back to the fullback, Nelson. Nelson looking for the push through, and he gets it. He keeps on rolling past the 50 down. Ooh, they'll mark him down at about the 45-yard line. It'll be 1st down for the Cyclones. First and 10. Cyclones hand off to Akers. Akers gets past 1. He's met at the 2nd level. On forward momentum, they'll get him to the 42-yard line. And it'll be 2nd and about 6.
Aiden Akers on the carry, tackled by number 82, Ashton Staley. Number 5, Byron Couture. It'll bring up 2nd down for West Prairie.
2nd and 6 for West Prairie as the West Prairie Southeastern as the Cyclones keep on rolling. 8 minutes left to go here in the 3rd. I formation. Hands it off to Nelson. Nelson rolls out towards the right. He tries to cut back in and gets a gain of about 3. It'll be 3rd and about 5, about 4, something like that. Close enough. Third down. 38-0. Once again, this game brought to you by Hometown Bar and Grill in Cambridge. Kitchen open till midnight. We have the replay of this game. We'll be rolling right after with some great food. Pitch to the right, to the left. He pushes through, gets all the way to 30. He keeps on rolling. He's got the safety to beat. And Nelson all the way down to the end zone. And the Cyclones get on the board with 6. On the great run by Austin Nelson, able to keep the legs moving and keeps rolling out to the side, breaks about 3 tackles. So 38-6. We'll see if the Cyclones can get the 2-point conversion here. 7 minutes on the clock. Back into the I formation. He's going to be looking to pass. Has a man on the far side. And it's caught in for 2. 38-8 as a Cyclone is able to get some points on the board. We'll be right back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
When I walk in and talk to my patients, I like my patients first and foremost to feel comfortable. I like to keep it real with them. I like them to know that I'm there to listen to them and to help them understand some of the processes that they may be going through. The most rewarding aspect that I feel with caring for patients is when those patients come back in and they tell me how much better they feel for something that I have helped them accomplish in their health care.
Over the years, we've told you about the benefits of choosing Spoon River College.
Affordable.
Transferable credits.
Career ready.
A culture where students feel like they belong.
Wow, that brings a tear to my eye. And while all these are true, there seems to be one thing that, well, sticks. So let's give the people what they want to see.
Enrollment is now open.
And welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Nelson set to kick off. Back deep to receive. That's number 83. Cannon Park. Dropped at the 20. Park will keep on running. Boy, he's just got long legs, man. Down past the 40 to the 41-yard line. I think he got like 20 yards on 4 steps.
Tackle made by number 16, Tristan Hester.
1st and 10 for the Ridgewood Spartans. They'll mark it at the 41-yard line. They'll roll it out towards the left, and he's got a lot of room to run. He gets the first down and more as he's tackled down at the opposing 41. As they flip the field, it'll be first down for the Ridgewood Spartans.
Carries the ball, tackle made by number 10, Matt Whitman. But it is good for a Ridgewood Spartan first down. Spartans now have it 1st and 10 on the West Prairie 41.
Head referee letting that clock roll as soon as he physically can. But first down for Ridgewood. Offset to the right. And they'll run up the middle, and he's going to pop it out towards the right. He's got 2 men to beat. He gets pushed out of bounds around the 20 at the 21-yard line, and another Ridgewood first down.
Out of bounds by number 2, Braden Copeland, but not before he gets another Ridgewood Spartan first down.
First down for Ridgewood. They'll keep it to the right. Hands it off on the right sweep. He's got one blocker. Gets past the other man. He is in for 6. Watt on another Spartans touchdown. 44-8 with 5:50 left to go. Set to go for 2. Ridgewood trying to extend the lead here. Under center. Set for 2. They hand it off in the middle, and he is in. 46-38 your score. And we'll take a break and be back.
My experience with McDonough District Hospital was amazing. I have a lot of allergies, complicated by nasal problems. And the procedure I had is Vive Air. Dr. Sparks was incredible.
The Vive Air procedure is a radiofrequency ablation procedure. She no longer has to do any medications to breathe, so she gets much more restful night's sleep. And a short little office procedure, and have somebody that feels like it's totally changed their life means the world.
It's a permanent improvement on the quality of your life.
After my appointment that day, I just made up my mind that I'm going to have my baby here in Macomb. They were so wonderful.
I thought about the staff of MDH. They're all good. This is just the best place for you and your family.
46-8 your score as the Spartans lead the Cyclones, set to kick off. Kick is up, and it'll roll up to the 20-yard line. Trying to go for the right side, and he's tackled down at the, let's go, 30, 29, something like that. And the Cyclones will get set up offensively.
Cyclones will take over 1st and 10 on their own 30-yard line.
They hand it off up the middle. Decent gain on the rush. As that was number 5, Brody Cordell.
Number 5, Brody Cordell carries the ball, and he's tackled by number 5.
Gain of about 5, and the Cyclones will get set 2nd and 5.
Sorry, number 88, Lucas Harrell. It'll be 2nd down for the Cyclones.
5:18 left in the 3rd. And a fumbled snap, but he's able to pick it back up and get a few gains. On the QB sneak, we'll call it, and they got about 3. Oh, they'll give him 4. So 3rd and about 1 to go.
It'll be 3rd and short for the Cyclones.
3rd and short for the Cyclones. And they'll hand the ball off to the fullback once again as he gets the 1st and more as he rolls all the way down to the 48-yard line. Once again, Cordell on the rush.
Austin Nelson on the carry.
Oh, I thought so. Oh, that's Austin Nelson.
Wexell along with number 85, Landon Lawson. It is good for a Cyclone 1st down.
I formation, hands it off to the right. Austin Nelson gets past 1, gets past 2. He's going to keep on pushing all the way for another 1st down, I do believe. We'll see where he mark him.
Tackled by number 53, Hunter Wexell, along with number 88, Lucas Harrell.
That is close, but they'll say just a bit outside. 2nd and 1 to go. 4 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. I formation. Hands it off and all the way in.
Carried by number 5, Brody Cordell. Tackled by number 85, Landon Lawson.
And another 1st down for the Cyclones. 3:30 to go. First and 10. I formation. Hands it off right side. And Austin Nelson pops it out. He's got 1 man to beat on the far side. He's going to try and cut back in, but there is a flag on the play.
Number 34, Austin Nelson on the carry. Tackled by
And they're going to say he's going to be keeping it moving. Must be on the tackle. And a horse collar. So another setup. And the Cyclones getting closer towards the end zone.
West Prairie will have the ball first and 10 on the 14-yard line.
Hands it off, gets pushed, gonna keep on rolling. And the ball is on the ground. It is picked up by Ridgewood. Ridgewood Spartans with the fumble recovery. And they'll get set up. 2:33 left. And a first and 10 at the 17-yard line, I do believe.
Spartans will take over first and 10 on their own 18-yard line.
So first and 10 for the Ridgewood Spartans. 2:33 left. Trying to get up, gain of about 2 on the rush.
40, Cameron Stiles on the carry. Tackle is made by number 53.
Second and 8.
Gain of about 2 on the play brings up second down for the Spartans.
Second and 8, Ridgewood set up. And they'll hand the ball off up the middle, tackled at a gain of about 3. And it'll be third and 4.
Tackled by number 5, Brody Cordell. It'll bring up third down for Ridgewood.
Third and 4 for the Spartans. 1:18 left in the third. Ridgewood. They'll roll it right and tackled behind the line of scrimmage, and he loses a good chunk of yardage down. Fourth and long.
Tackle made by number 53, Zeke Putnam. Be a loss on the play, brings up fourth down for the Spartans.
48 seconds left. Looks like they will punt. Trying to get much, and that'll be a face mask on the tackle.
Fielded by number 2, Braden Copeland.
Not for sure, but I believe that's the same player who had the horse collar tackle earlier. So after the punt pickup at the 47, they'll mark it up 15. 30 seconds left to go here in the third quarter.
Be a 15-yard penalty.
So after the walk-off, they'll set it up at the 31, first and 10 for the Cyclones. Trying to get it upfield, nice gain of about 4. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. 46-8 your score as we head towards the fourth. We'll take a break and be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
It was the community that really drew me back to Macomb. I'm from a small community, and I'm from a farm family, and ultimately I always wanted to practice in a place like that, and I felt that I had the ability to connect to people who with a similar background from me, and the fact that the staff members at the hospital and the support, all the support staff at the hospital was also focused with the goal of patient care. It felt like it just all came hammered at home for me.
I like to make time for my patients. I don't ever want anyone to feel rushed. I'm happy to sit and talk for as long as they need. And sometimes that puts me behind in my schedule, but I think it's worth it. People know if they need me that I'll be there.
After my appointment that day, I just made up my mind that I'm going to have my baby here in Macomb. They were so wonderful.
I thought about the staff of MDH. They're all good. This is just the best place for you and your family.
And welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. 46-8 your score. 12 minutes left in the game. Cyclones set up 2nd and 6. Back in the I formation. Hand the ball off as he gets a gain of maybe 1 or 2. That's Keith Zabo on it.
Number 30, Keith Zabo.
And they'll get him a gain of 2, and it'll be 3rd and 4. Third and 4. Hands it off and completely blown up as the splits got him. And it'll be 4th and around 5 for the Cyclones. Fourth down, I formation. 5 to go. It'll be a sweep to the right. Gets through 1 layer, gets past 2. He's got 1 to beat down to the 10-yard line, and that's where he'll be pushed out of bounds. And a first down for the Cyclones. 10:49 left in the game. Rolling. Might have been a loss of 1 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
Lucas Harrell, number 95. It'll be 2nd and goal for the Cyclones.
Second and goal. I formation. Sweep to the left now. And it is swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and goal.
He's tackled by number 53, Hunter Wexell. Third and 10.
And a sweep to the right. It steps over one. And still not much. He'll lose a few, and it'll be 4th and goal.
Tackled by number 5, Byron Couture, along with number 85, Landon Lawson. It'll be 4th and goal for West Prairie.
As they get the play in, 9:20 left to go. As the Spartans lead, 46-8. Fourth and goal. This time they'll look to roll out pass, left-handed throw, and it won't get to
Pass is complete to number
the goal.
23, Bryson Tanner. He's tackled by number 11, Hayden McCleary Larson. Spartans will take over.
So the Spartans will take over 1st and 10, close to their own goal line. As the pylons have starting to fall down. First and 10 from right on the goal line. See how Ridgewood works this one out. As they'll push it up to get some yardage in between them. It'll be 2nd.
Carried by number 11, Hayden McCleary Larson. Tackled by number 55, Jair Flora Durham. Bring up 2nd down for the Spartans.
It'll be 2nd and 6. This time rolling to the left. Tackle down, maybe a gain of 2.
40, Cameron Stiles on the
That'll
carry,
be
tackled
3rd
by
down and
5,
medium.
Brody Cordell. It'll bring up 3rd down for Ridgewood.
Third and 5 as Ridgewood. They'll have to take a delay of game or take a timeout here as they had to switch some players out. And they'll take the delay of game. So they'll move them back 5. 7:46 left here in this one.
Delay of game against the Spartans. It'll be half the distance to the goal and repeat 3rd down.
So half the distance, it'll be 3rd and 8. Rolling right, he's tackled, and it will be a safety as he's tackled in the end zone. Cyclones will get the ball.
It is good for a safety.
46-10, 7:14 left as Cyclones will get the punt.
I didn't read the rest of it. That's something you would do.
So set to punt from the 45, Maddie. There you go. 7:14 left in this one. And there's the whistle, so we'll see the drop punt. And high up there as it drops at the off the head. As it'll be out at the 38-yard line. 7:14 left to go. 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. I formation as there will be a false start, and they'll move him back 5.
We have a false start against the Cyclones. It'll be a 5-yard penalty and repeat 1st down.
And a gain of about 2.
30, Zabo. Tackle made by number 62, Cyree Flanagan. It'll be 2nd down for the Cyclones.
Second and 13 to go. Cyclones handed off right side and met with a line. Not much of a gain, about 2. And it'll be 3rd and long.
Braden Copeland on the carry, tackled by number 67, Jason Johnson. It'll be 3rd and 10 for the Cyclones.
Looking to pass, launches it, intercepted. And he'll be pushed along all the way down to the 49-yard line.
Number 83, Cannon Park. Spartans will take over 1st and 10.
As Ridgewood will get the ball. First and 10 for the Spartans, 5:50 remaining. As they'll sweep it out towards the left. They've got one man to beat, and he just keeps on chugging down.
Number 88, Lucas Harrell on the carry, tackled by
Had a
12,
wide open lane.
Brings up 2nd down for the Spartans.
And 2nd and 8. As they'll wait until the back judge starts to count. 5 minutes remaining here in the 4th. They'll run right past the entire defense. He's got one man on the way, and I believe he's going to catch him. Down that around the 2 or 3. But a long rush for the Spartans.
At about the 5-yard line where the Spartans will have it first and goal.
So first and goal from, and they moving back to the 5. Spartans hand it off through the middle, spinning around and in for 6.
Number 40, Cameron Stiles in for the Ridgewood Spartan touchdown.
As Ridgewood scores now 52-10, and looking to score the 2-point conversion. And a false start.
A false start against the Spartans. It'll be a 5-yard penalty, and we'll try the 2-point conversion again.
So the second attempt, it'll roll left side, gets past one defender, but can't get past the rest. And that'll be the end of the attempt.
The 2-point conversion is no good.
And it'll be no good. So 52-10, your score. We'll take a break and be back.
It was the community that really drew me back to Macomb. I'm from a small community, and I'm from a farm family, and ultimately I always wanted to practice in a place like that, and I felt that I had the ability to connect to people who with a similar background from me, and the fact that the staff members at the hospital and the support, all the support staff at the hospital was also focused with the goal of patient care. It felt like it just all came hammered at home for me.
Over the years, we've told you about the benefits of choosing Spoon River College.
Affordable.
Transferable credit.
Career ready.
A culture where students feel like they belong.
Wow, that brings a tear to my eye. And while all these are true, there seems to be one thing that, well, sticks. So let's give the people what they want to see.
Enrollment is now open.
After the touchdown, 52-10 your score, 4:15. As they just announced, senior Roy Sandberg has now holds the record for most touchdowns scored by a Cambridge High School player, as they'll get a kick return all the way down. He's got to keep on going, and they'll be in for the touchdown on the kick return. Number 2, Braden Copeland rings it all the way. And it makes it 52-16. So on the long touchdown return, they'll get the offense in there for 2 to make it a 52-18 attempt. And a delay of game on a 2-point conversion attempt.
We'll try the 2-point conversion again.
So the second 2-point attempt. And it'll be a QB bootleg, and it will not be able to get in. No good on the 2-point conversion. 52-16 your score. We'll be right back.
Over the years, we've told you about the benefits of choosing Spoon River College.
Affordable.
Transferable credit.
Career ready.
A culture where students feel like they belong.
Wow, that brings a tear to my eye. And while all these are true, there seems to be one thing that, well, sticks. So let's give the people what they want to see.
Enrollment is now open.
When I walk in and talk to my patients, I like my patients first and foremost to feel comfortable. I like to keep it real with them. I like them to know that I'm there to listen to them and to help them understand some of the processes that they may be going through. The most rewarding aspect that I feel with caring for patients is when those patients come back in and they tell me how much better they feel for something that I have helped them accomplish in their healthcare.
And welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Nelson set to kick off.
Number 5, Byron Couture. Number 3, Keegan Taylor.
3:53 left to go here in this one. 52-16 your score. As it'll go out of bounds.
Kick goes out of bounds. Spartans will take over 1st and 10 on their own 35-yard line.
52-16. First and 10 for Ridgewood at the 35-yard line. 3:10 remaining here in the fourth. First and 10, Ridgewood, and a flag. False start on the offense.
It'll be a 5-yard penalty and repeat 1st down.
So after the penalty, 1st and 15. And rolling right this time. Gets the first and some more as he's pushed out of bounds about the 48-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
First down.
First and 10. Ridgewood, they'll roll it right. And another Spartan first down.
Byron Couture on the carry. Tackle made by number 30, Keith Zabo. It is good for a Ridgewood Spartan first down.
And they'll take a knee. So 52-16 will be your final here, as I doubt they'll make them do another knee. We thank you for watching here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, as the Ridgewood Spartans win this one at home in Cambridge. Don't forget our presenting sponsor, as open till, kitchen open till midnight at Hometown Bar and Grill in Cambridge for some great food right after the game. We thank you for watching here on TSSR Game Time Live, and we'll see you next time.